All right.
Juan, morning. Getting trying to fix my stuff here. Give me a second, guys. All right, let's try this one more time.
You having chart problems this morning?
Uh, no, not really.
Uh, Good morning, Juan.
PTR problems, I guess.
Uh,
All right, let's do this. Bring everyone to my ES screen. Um, so pretty interesting stuff. Had you followed my instructions, um, you'd be long on a few contracts by now, but from Premier people. We'll talk about that in Premier Clubhouse, what that actually means to do. Um, as far as the day goes, again, another currently inside day. Now, that just means that the move will happen at some point when we don't expect it, at a time that we don't expect. It doesn't mean the move's not going to happen, but they're going to push this thing up. There's no reason to push it to here and quit at this point, right? That doesn't make any sense. Now, we do know that there's a lot of contracts that were traded around this, sorry, around this 35, 435 to 450. We've seen that quite a bit. A couple times in the past, we've seen that happen on these other candles as price got up here. So what do we know? What do we know? We do know that between around that 20 area, 22 to 50, there's some good swings, but there's also chop and breakout. Uh, my thought process behind that is that somewhere in this area between these two areas here is that um, this is probably an area that the institutions really don't agree on their price levels yet because we've never been here. So that's one thing to expect. Is that even the big boys and girls haven't established clear cut price levels to trade from at these all time high levels up here from prior push up. What I'm trying to make is if they don't know, we don't know. Does that make sense, guys? Good morning, PBR. So we can look at the same thing on the NQ as well. Bring that over here. If they don't know, we don't know. And that's the thought process that I look at. Now, one of the neat things about the NQ is it has already done kind of what it should have expected to be done. So it's sitting just slightly above that price level that would equate to where the ES is sitting right now. So you would think there should be um, some type of push on the ES to achieve that similar goal here. Also look at the other, like the YM, some other indexes this morning. Same scenarios. NQ, they've all kind of pushed. The ES is lagging a little bit, but not far behind. So for the near term, you should look at this as a buying opportunity, unless price breaks below 410 to 400 on the ES, and somewhere below this, let's call it 6. These a recent high here, below that 670 level on the NQ. If price stays above those levels, guys, we're in a buyer's market for the near term. Okay, for the near term. So the idea today would be to trade pullbacks that stay above 410, 400 on the ES, and 670 on the NQ. Trade those pullbacks until price stays below those levels. Let's keep it that simple, guys. There should be any reason. Now, again, we could be at one of those days that it's still one of the summer doldrum days, get toward the end of it, but see how that goes. At the same time, stick to our rules. Make sure to follow trend, momentum. Don't be surprised for momentum to turn down slightly this morning for the 89 at least on the ES and the NQ to turn down a little bit before it starts to push back up. Let me get some levels updated here for you guys. That's the plan, guys. It's really simple today. Buy pullbacks. M's and W's should be the name of the game. Use the money line on Tick Century because it probably will work in those breakout scenarios. And buy reversals to the north side. About the best you can do.
Here we go. Showtime.
Those of you newer to trading or struggling to be profitable, please make sure to sit on your hands for the first 10, 15 minutes here and let them decide what they want to do with price before jumping into something trade-wise. Those of you who are already consistent, feel free to trade around the world. Bing.
Ding. That's what you needed, the ding.
Bing. Rock and or roll. Those of you that are newer to us, also you can in the top right hand corner, there's of the room you're in, there's a little sound bar icon. If it gets to be a little too much with us talking, feel free to mute the person. You can check the box and mute the person that you don't want to hear, whether it's me, Isaac, Coach Paul, or all three of us.
Long 16, sorry, long NQ 23716.
Huh? Excuse me. What was that?
I said I just got long NQ 23716. It's not working out so good right now, but I do think that we got a base of support right here at 700. So I'm gonna hang tough in there and see how we do.
Also, as I was saying, below our names here, you'll see the screens, Coach Paul Tick Century, Coach Brian ES, and Coach Brian Tick Century. There's a little gear icon next to it. Feel free to click on said gear icon and lock in the screen that you want to lock in. So if I bring everybody to my ES screen, like just now, you can click on the gear next to the screen you want to be on and lock that screen in. And again, you can also mute or unmute the person they want to hear the most. That being said, again, as we go through the open here, typically you want to sit on your hands for a little bit if you're struggling to be consistently profitable. As far as the ES goes, You do probably want to look at the longs. This wouldn't be a bad spot to look for a long on the ES, but I would not take this trade unless you're consistently profitable. And the most reasonable thing would be, if you really wanted to trade here on the ES, is put a buy stop at 16.75 and just leave it right there. And if it gets hit, it should take you to the long side. If it doesn't, then you don't have to struggle through the chop slop right now.
Choppy sloppy. Oh, we just be patient.
That's basically what I'm saying. Be patient.
Another option.
Yeah,
We could just be patient. All that to say, be patient.
Okay, I'm stopped out on my my trade on my long at 716.
yeah, that's what I figured. Didn't want to say anything to you though. You sounded so
Okay.
confident.
Well, it'd been bouncing off that area all morning, so I thought I was going to do it one more time, but
All right. Looks like you're getting a little bit of a W here on the ES. I'm gonna try to do the reversal here on the ES with the tick century. I think I'm gonna do the same thing here with the EQ as well.
I'll give you that shot
way
on the
it'll-
MQ.
It'll give it'll wait for the money line to turn to green before taking the long. So that should be a pretty decent little breakout there if that happens. And on my actual ES screen, I'm trading my account, so I'm gonna look for a proper trade setup there as well. Those levels sure do work, don't they?
Yes, they do.
They sure do. Wait, look at my NQ levels working too. How about that? Or pause. Who did that? Did I update those or did you do it?
I haven't done them this morning, so they would be you if you moved them. Otherwise, they're from. Yes, they do, Juan. Yes, they do. It's a slow morning, huh? It's Monday.
Monday.
Gonna have to be patient today.
All right. It looks like the NQ took me on the long side there on my tick
Oh.
century trade, guys.
Wait a minute. Mine didn't fire. Oh, I didn't turn it on. Oh,
How about that?
it would help.
How about
See,
that?
I see. I was thinking about that over the. It's like that's happened to me. I wonder if it should just when you turn on the reversal, it just turns it on
Should automatically be on.
instead of
Yeah.
having. I've done that a bunch of times and I missed the trade. Like I didn't do it on either one. I can still do the yes. It's still might could catch the yes.
You look here on the NQ. I think this thing probably has a little bit more room to run, but I'm just going to take the scalp on the NQ if it gets my target. And I'd be okay with it coming back and grabbing another contract and jumping back up, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's just going to grab a target there. Haven't gotten the tick century fire on the ES yet. Hasn't turned up. Money line hasn't turned quite green yet. And then let's see again. Again, make sure you lock in the chart that you want to see. Meaning that again, click on the little gear icon next to the person you're next to the screen you want to see. So again, I'll bring everybody back to my ES screen, and then there's a gear. If you look in the room we're in, next to the screen name, Coach Brian ES, Coach Brian Tick Century, Coach Paul Tick Century. You can click on that gear and lock the screen that you guys want to see. Also, for your new people that are showing up, there's a speaker in the top right-hand corner. If you want to mute one of our presenters, feel free to do that. If you don't like the words coming out of my mouth, mute me all day long. I'm okay with it. Half the time, I feel like I'm talking to myself anyway. So
That's right.
we're all good with
That's
that.
right.
Okay, just trying to regain my composure there. I was actually doing well this morning, pre-market. Had several good trades, and then I think I don't know, made some bad judgment there and got stopped out. But that's okay.
That's right. It happens.
It's gonna happen.
Well, took my target on the NQ. That's a little $150 right there.
Yeah, I missed that. That's a bummer. I'd have took that with you.
I was thinking about pushing the target away and putting the stop in, but personally, I'm a little more comfortable with that on the ES than the NQ. So, but I'll take $150. That's a good way to start the day, start the week. If the ES stays above 22, guys, we're in breakout territory. Got a little bit of a level here on the ES at right around 26, but for all intents and purposes, the level I had before was around 20, 22. It looks like they kind of like that as well on this Globex stuff. So, which is pretty much all we have to look at right now. So right around 2022, if we can stay above that on the ES, that should be breakout territory on the long side. And Q's running right now for its breakout territory as well. Should be anywhere around like 740-ish, 750. Above that, stays above it. Stays above 750, 760 on the NQ. It's going long, people. Long on fixed entry with the reversal to the green. So let's see, this should be a profitable trade. That for higher highs, higher lows here. And you had so big push past that 19 now.
Oh, the wrong account.
1925. So if we can get past 1925 on the ES, that's tells us that we need to be long. So
I got too many.
PBR, what's happening? Yes, sir. You and me both.
You and me as well.
Probably live at the White House.
Yeah.
We're talking about building this new building on top of it.
Yeah. He talks at what, 11 today?
10,
10?
15. We'll get out of this. Profits probably wait till 10 now. I'm gonna kill that ES trade and just wait. Stay profitable. So we'll probably see a lot of this till 10 then, most likely now. I don't think institutions are dumb enough to front run Trump speaking. Well, that's a little funny.
Trying to. Yeah, that's not very good.
What?
Just monitor issues here.
you only have like 30 of them. So
Yeah. For some reason, yeah, that is true.
putting on another monitor.
There you go. Somehow the resolution got switched on it.
Weird.
Yeah.
All right. So,
It's slow.
Trump's own chatbot contradicts him by saying that the tariffs are Trump tax on Americans. That's awesome.
Yes. Wow. Okay.
Again, when I bring you to my screen, my ES screen, you are more than welcome to lock in the screen you want to see. Try to keep a sort of keep a consistent screen in front of you guys. And I tend to do most of my evaluation on the ES screen, and then if I do some NQ evaluation stuff, I'll pull it over to my ES screen so you guys can see it. Most of my trades will happen on my tick century screen, so you guys can see that if you want to look at that. But I am looking for a trade. Now I'm going to wait until after 10 probably to kick off. Got a nice little scalp on the NQ there. And closed out the ES with a little bit of loss, but could have waited for it to be a winner to close it out, but whatever. Wanted to be flat in front of the Trumpster. Never know what's going to come out of his mouth. Exciting stuff here, guys. Chop and slop. Choppy, slop, hoppy, choppy. Hoppy, choppy.
Yeah. Step away for a sec. I'll be right back.
I want to call a trade, guys, but I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it with
Yeah, I don't see anything either.
Not in front of Trump, and we're 8 minutes away, 7 minutes away. Not gonna do it. There we go. Little, down there.
Yep, all my EMAs
know-
are sideways, so I'm just sitting here.
You know you're in a trade, right, Paul?
I just realized that I walked away and I guess I left it on.
You
I'm
got
having
to
a
turn it
morning.
on earlier. Turn it on.
No, I know. I'm having a morning this morning. I may have to kill this.
I would kill it possibly.
You would or you would not.
But I don't think I'd do anything in front of Trump talking right now.
I mean, I wouldn't.
markets are-
I didn't
here-
plan on
here's-
being in this trade. Maybe I can
I
get
think
to
I'd
the point
close
I
it
can
for a
break
loss
even.
probably if I were you.
Yeah,
Just
I'm not gonna
close
let it get
out.
to that third one. I'll see if it comes down a little bit. Save a little. I get out of it.
Probably get a little bit of push down here, but
Yeah, I might
that'd be
get out of
probably
it.
I think I'd get out of it, man. I don't care. I wouldn't take the chance on this one.
Here we go. Got my finger on the trigger. I'm out. Oh well, that was ugly.
Yeah.
Hey, prime example of what I was talking about yesterday. I'll just switch accounts and trade that one tomorrow. No big deal.
Which accounts and trade that one tomorrow.
It's
There
part
you
of
go.
life.
You mean Friday? What you were talking about Friday? Not
No, I
yesterday.
was talking about this morning also about how have a daily loss. If you hit it, just walk away.
One. Yeah. Yeah. But what
Don't-
Joe? Did you put in your burger stop yet?
Switch accounts.
Does it
here.
remember? Joe? Is he around? Today actually, Michael, probably would be a good day for a Crable. Considering that the Trumpsters talking at 10. It'd be an easy Crable too. I mean, there's not very many ticks looking around at all the
That's the
major
same
indexes,
account.
the three big ones. You could actually play a Crable on all three of them. There's not that many ticks between the open, high and low, and now for any of them, especially the ES and NQ here, guys. So Crable might do it. If you don't know how to do the Crable, I'll show you guys in Premiere today. If you don't know what to do with the Crable trade, don't take it. Practice it in Sim. There is a video on it. You could watch the video we have on it to learn how to take that trade. Let's see, 4,000, 100, what? 641,950. It's a little high on the ES there. Yeah, let me look. I think that's probably right. Yep. It should be 9.75. on the downside, and you're right on the upside, Justin. If you want to look at the NQ Crable, that would be low of 680, 75. So that'd be 679, and a high being made right now.
Just put a link.
White Crable compared towards the NQ. Do, 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 do. Anything you guys want me to talk about before 10? It's a minute till right now, so you're there. Aren't you glad to kill that trade, Paul?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's one of those I'm not so upset about losing one. That could have got ugly.
That's why I was like, get out of that
Yeah.
thing.
I was hoping it
Does
just
not
bounced
look like
close
you
to my
are.
entry, but it didn't.
Smoking that hopium this morning?
Yeah, I was hopium smoking.
You and Isaac both smoking some hopium this morning?
Yeah. Well, I didn't mean to be in that trade. I walked away and left it on.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Forgot about that.
I didn't. I don't count that as my mistake. Well, it's my mistake for doing that, but it's not a trade that I would have took.
What's funny is I had them level marked at 709 at just before the open, and prices bounce off it the next two times it came down to it, but not the time that I wanted.
Was it
Oh
trades
my
happen?
gosh. Yeah, it happens.
And it worked. I mean, it's not a bad level. Looking back at it, it's not a bad level. Just bad timing.
But
And you did only open,
that's
which
right.
usually not a good idea.
Yeah, I had a stop in and I used it, so I'm good. Actually, that count is still positive for the day because I took a few trades pre-market.
Oh, good. Okay.
I'm still green.
All right. Losers happen. That's all there is to it.
I was good yesterday, PBR. No drinking for me last night.
PBR.
Maybe that's the
15
reason.
minute, yeah.
Maybe that's the problem.
Bars, yeah.
Maybe I should have drank last night.
Well, that's a level. I mean, what
Juan.
yes, sir. I've had that 10 area since price came up here as a softer level. But it seems like, again, I don't think that you get one of these things happening. Let's put a line here on the ES. Mind everybody right around 10. There's something going on. And when you get these fresh levels like this, a lot of times they'll change as the bigger institutions try to catch the other bigger institutions. They'll slightly change a point or two here and there, up or down, over time as they decide where they want to be trading from. All right.